Hi, Nyajong. Welcome back to another episode of Learn Hmong with Lisa. I am Lisa. I've been contemplating like what should I do next, but again, I really started these videos so that my niece and my nephew or nephews will be able to learn Hmong because ideally they're not learning it right now, and so I just kind of want to have a place for them and anyone really to pick this up whenever they have the time or feel the need to. So we're really just doing basics, and then I'll get into more like reading and writing and that kind of stuff at a later point. So we're just gonna do like very basic conversational kind of stuff in this the very beginning. And I will just put a disclaimer. I don't speak it fluently. I mean, 我已經勁呀，但是我只勁呀，我係路，you know，ang銀頭，路蒙西做嘅 a lot of Monglish. So many people from my generation, I was born here, raised here, but my parents are, you know, first, I guess you could say first generation. They came here, and so we're sponsored here. That's a little bit about my family history. But like anyone in the 80s who came here or was born here in the 80s, you know, from refugee parents, we all struggled, and you know, we've made it, we've gone through it all, and we are here still trying to pursue that American dream. And with that, you go to school and you learn English and you speak English all day and you straddle that line of are you Hmong, are you American, are you whatever, and that's for a totally different video. But I really am someone who like loves languages, so 구잉 냐個구잉 냐 hai lu ra chi la 구잉 hai so gu chi king boli at least go try. So it kind of, you know, with the pandemic, I have some time. I wanted to make these videos because nephew nephew niece, you know, they're growing slowly but fast as well. And especially because my niece lives with me, like I can tell that like she can understand things in Hmong, but she can't speak it really. She only knows how to say "po" when I kind of force her to. I have her repeat after me. Or she knows that, you know, mama is for, or mimi is for her bottle. She understands that mu koko means to mu pu, or to pu, to go to sleep. And she knows ba, but that's really all she really knows, or that she can say. Ba is probably the only one word that she knows exactly what it is, and she says it. She never says grandma. She says ba, and she knows that that's my mom, her grandmother, her paternal grandmother. And so, anyways, this is getting into a whole nother thing, but I just find it to be a little like disheartening and sad that like even though we kind of can interchange in regards to the language, she kind of sort of can't. And I know that as the years progress and she goes to school, she's gonna completely lose the language because she's gonna be speaking English just everywhere. But anyways, I'm going on a tangent now, so I'm gonna get to the lesson. So we're gonna learn about numbers. Now, numbers, I think, I don't even know what the real Hmong word for numbers is. We use number, which is kind of like a Hmonglish word for Hmong, more for numbers. I'm not quite sure, to be quite honest. And we also use, I grew up learning the word lei for numbers. I think that's Thai, to be quite honest. I don't know if that's actually the Hmong word. Someone can correct me, and someone will, so please do. Again, I'm not an expert. I'm not a teacher of any sort. I'm just doing this for reference sake. But we'll start, and I have flashcards here. I got them from Urban Spirits Apparel. However, they are no longer selling the flashcards. They did have them in the white dialect, which is the dialect that I speak, and then we also have in Hmong the green, sometimes referred to as blue dialect, and so I don't speak that. It's a pretty dialect. I love the dialect. My tongue just doesn't work that way, unfortunately, and so perhaps someone should teach me. But I have these flashcards, and so we will go through them Number 1 in Hmong is E, 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 which, fun fact, in Chinese is also the same. It's pronounced E, but it's spelled with a Y-I. And then 2 is aw, aw, aw. And then we have 3, bay, bay, bay. Last video, I mentioned the fun fact that bay also means we, as in like me and a group of people, but it also means 3. So that's the number 3. And the next number is 4. We have blau, blau, blau. Now it's spelled PL, so it's not like plow, okay? It's blau. It's a very subtle PL, and you have to have good listening skills in order to pick this up. But we'll attempt that another time. P-L-A-U-B, blau, blau. Okay, 4. And then we have 5. G, G, G. You have a T-S, and that makes a G, jaw, ja sound. It's kind of a mix of a CH. That's the closest that I can kind of describe. But in Hmong, the T is, so this is how we normally spell when we spell out words. So we do it individually, and then this is actually known as a double consonant. So thaw, shaw, jaw. So T, thaw, S, shaw, together, jaw. Okay, thaw, shaw, jaw. And then the I is pronounced as a E in our language. And the last letter is always the tonal marker. So anytime you see the last letter, unless it ends without a consonant, if it's just a vowel, then there's no, technically it's a neutral tone anyways. So thaw, shaw, jaw, E, G, okay? That was too technical and I didn't need to go into detail, but to help break that down. And then 6, zhao, zhao, zhao. The R kind of sounds like a D sometimes, but it's not a D. And so the D actually has a different, it sounds like a regular D, but it doesn't sound like a regular R. It's kind of in between there. So zhao, zhao. And then 7 is xia, 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 saw, yaw, shaw. Okay, double consonants again. Shaw, I did it again. Saw, yaw, shaw. When you mix it together or you combine them together. Xia, xia. So that's 7. And then 8, we have yi, yi, yi. Okay, not yim, it's yi. Again, the last consonant you don't pronounce. That's just a tonal marker. And then 9, jaw, 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 jaw. And then 10, go, go, go. Not go, but go. Okay? So that's 1 through 10. To count to 11 till 20 is very easy. 11 is go, number 10, plus 1. E, right? We learned 1 is E, so go E. So 10 plus 1 makes 11. 10 plus 2 makes 12. Go all. 10 plus 3. So on, so on. That's kind of how you count till you get to 20. 20 is Ningo. So that Ngao is a similar word to go, right? They added the end there, but it's technically 2 of go. I don't know where the ning comes in, to be quite honest, but Ningo. And then 30 makes a little more sense. You just add on. Bei jiao. So the 3. And then jiao is considered like tens. So bei jiao. Okay. Okay, moving on. 40. Blau, right? Blau is 4. Jiao. Blau jiao, 40. And then onwards, 50. Ji jiao. Ji jiao. Can you guess what 60 is? What is 60? Zhao. Zhao. So the tones change. So this was Zhao, right? With 50. And now we have Jiao. So it's spelled pretty much the same. It's just a different tone. And I don't know what distinguishes why it went to a different tone. To be quite honest, you just learn it that way. And then 70. Xia, 7. Jiao, right? And actually, fun fact, jiao also means to chase. Okay, 8. Yi, jiao. Yi, jiao. What do you think 90 is? Jua, jiao. Jua, jiao. Jua, jiao. And then 100, can you guess what 100 is? That's kind of a trick question because it changes. So we have 100. Yi bo. Yi bo. So again, yi means 1. Bo means hundreds, right? So yi bo. So you have 1/100ths, right? What do you think 200 would be? 200 would be a bo. So just a bo. 2 plus the hundreds. So a bo. 300 would be bei bo. If you were to say 152, how do you think you would say that? Well, first off, you have to break that up. So how many hundreds do you have? 100. So yi bo. And then 52. How many tens do you have? Ji, right? So ji jiao. And then we have 2. O. So you just add it together. Yi bo ji jiao o, right? So that's really kind of how you count in Hmong. It's really a simple adding, really. And for the most part, nothing changes too much. Like I said, some of the tones change for the words, but the word within itself is pretty much the same word. And so that is just your basic numbers. Again, let's review 1 through 10. E, O, bei, blau, ji, dao, xia, yi, duo. Can't really hold that up. Go, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? E, O, bei, blau, ji, zhao, xia, yi, duo. Ah, my short little fingers. Go, okay? So go, tu, di, te. Go, tu, di, te. 10 fingers. So that is numbers for you. If you have questions, please ask. I will do my best to answer. And again, I'm no expert. I'm just having these as a reference to anyone who wants to learn and pick up the Hmong language, okay? Otherwise, thank you for tuning in. And Shinji Do. Bye.